Hey, I'm going to give you a little tour of the cards. First, I'm going to talk about just a little bit about the printing, and then I'm going to go through each card and just do a real short version of like what the meaning or the purpose of each of the cards is. So you get a chance to get a glance at them and also get a little bit of like the wisdom of the meaning that the deck carries. So I'm going to go through the original 11 by 14 paintings. They're going to get shrunk down, printed to about this size, printed on this cardstock. So I'm going with, this is the black core, I believe. So this will be the, really nice and durable. I'm hard on things, so I want to make sure they get printed in a nice way. So that's what the cards are going to look like, a kind of combination of the two here. So let's take a look at some of the cards and their meanings. So this card is give yourself permission. This card is about giving yourself permission to heal, permission to be yourself, permission to change. I find that that's a really powerful tool. This is the It's All You, and this is about no mind-body split, kind of a really holistic perspective. Tend your altar, inside and outside altar. This is use your breath as your ally. This card, this is one of my favorite teaching tools to really lean into your breath, especially when you're needing support. This is stay the course. So again, it's like the actual card will look a little something like this, and then it'll shrink down. Stay the course is stay the course, just keep going. This is the truth may be harder to swallow, but it's easier to digest. I'm talking about kind of, well, just that. It's kind of harder to digest lies than it is, even if the truth can be hard to take initially. There's nothing to fix is one of my favorite standbys, and it's also the longer version of my other rule, which is no fixing and healing. This is my little Buddhist run here. Space, silence, and stillness. I am whole just as I am. Hey, neighbor. This is my Open Your Eyes card, and it's about looking at your life for real feedback. This is You Make You Orgasm. This is about sexual power for yourself, meaning kind of claiming your own body and not giving away your power. This is one of my favorite cards. Everybody's best is a mess. That's true. And this is one of my favorite parts. There's a little tiny thumbs up in the corner as all these other people are like, ugh. It's one of my favorite cards, I think. Your story is medicine. So again, it's like a little something like this. I'll keep going. This card, I don't know how well it's coming through right now. It says, don't go dancing in the dark alone. This is about working, kind of having spiritual allies or having teachers. And I have a long story for this, but my favorite prayer is a 4-letter word. That prayer is help. No, stop, not in my house or not in my space. We'll see how this ends in the end. This is boundaries, your boundaries and other people's. This card is about trusting, truly, and trusting those things that like sometimes don't even look like they're particularly nice or healing, but trusting that they are and going with it, expressing yourself. Oh, this card. All fear is the fear of death. All death is the death of ego. So it's kind of like a stop sign reality check. This is my only card that doesn't have any words. This is my ancestors card. Kim always says, my wife always says, you're just going to make a whole other deck just for ancestors. There's a lot in this one. Start where you are. Always good advice. Healing happens in a moment. I have a video up already for this one. And it's this notion of, it's really just, this is a rope swing. It's when you let go of the rope, that moment. Ask a different question. Attend to your little, like your inner child. Under more communication, under stress, more communication, not less. And this is a concept that I work with a lot, which is the idea of instead of ascending off of the planet, what is it to ascend onto the planet? What is it to keep all your consciousness but bring it into form? This is no, you can't really see that in this light. Maybe that's not for now. We'll go to this one. So needs do not equal wrong. Need equals having a need. This card is, I love this card. This card is Life is Ridiculous. because sometimes you just got to get a reality check that like just is what it is. This is money issues are expressions of root issues. I'm going on 5 minutes here. So the balm of forgiveness, witnessing, becoming what you're desiring, becoming what you're longing for, releasing who you were to become what you are. This is you are on time, which you are right now. Good message, Sophia, you're on time right now. Question everything. This is really my favorite. One of my favorite is confusion is required for understanding something new, learning something new. Truth is relative, constantly. Incarnation is the jam. Turn poison into medicine. This is an alchemy card. Play, always good advice. Embrace and expand. This is really expand to hold the pain. This is about expanding your consciousness or presence, really, to be able to keep yourself company even when you're in pain. Alignment check, always good thing. Radical acceptance. So really saying yes and going with the flow, and like what happens when you accept what's happening. This is my flip it card. It's not what it seems. This is like turn it 180 degrees, like give it a turnaround. Maybe that's what it is. This is my yes no card, which is like inside every no there's really a yes, and inside every yes there's really a no. We're constantly, once we're making a decision, they feed into each other. Yin yang, lots of things there. This is my your, my, our, the healing. It's kind of a oneness teaching card. Make an offering. Hug it out. And then I did a series here. This is my like earth. This is, the light is not good for this here. Wind, fire, water, ether. We know this one. Congrats, you survived card. This is my kind of just like beauty card. Remembering, knowing. This is your heal, reveal to heal card. So this is about kind of uncovering our wounds and letting them receive what they need, or letting out what we've been holding on to, so we can feel whole and radiant. Embodied enlightenment is kind of the whole theme of everything that I do. This is kind of ascending onto the planet. Embodied enlightenment is all about bringing all of this knowledge, but bringing it into this life, not using it to kind of transcend life, but to bring transcendence and enlightenment into life and into our body, and using our body to get there. This is the go inside and call on spirit card. This is the trust the body's wisdom card. This is the monster carries a gem card. So no matter what the challenge is, there's something in there to like get out of it if you stay with it. We are creatures of habit. This is about admitting that we are neurologically wired to do things on a habitual way, and we can capitalize on that. This is when we learn to mother, father, or parent as children, we mother, father, and parent like children. This is kind of a deep one, but it's about boundaries and support and manipulation and kind of the complexities of how we take care of ourselves and people we love. This is cleanse through nourishment, both like spiritual practice as well as good food, and the idea that you can like heal your body by giving it what it needs and not just by denying it things. This is my gratitude card. Grateful. This is the practice card. Music and together and by ourselves. And this is the you existed long before this life and you will exist long after. And that's it. That's the deck. So get your set. Love you, bye.